Good morning, guys. Hi, guys. Good morning. What a lovely Friday morning it is. I hope everybody's having a great start to the day. Alexa, what's the time, please?
It's 8:15 a.m.
Alexa, what's the date today?
Today is Friday the 28th of January.
And Alexa, what's the weather like?
In Rochester, it's 1 degree Celsius with mostly cloudy skies. Today, you can expect cloudy skies with a high of 9 degrees and a low of 1 degree.
Anyone my age will remember Basil Brush. Do you remember Basil Brush? He was a fox and he used to go boom, boom. Alexa, can you tell me a joke?
Waiter, there's a fly in my soup. Not to worry, he won't last long in there.
Heard that one before. Boom, boom. So yeah, I remember Basil Brush and Pipkin. Pipkins. I remember a lot of cartoons and things from years ago. It brings back memories. Basil Brush. Right, he had two big front teeth, didn't he, Basil Brush? Anyway, so guys, yesterday was pretty much, I'm sorry, I haven't got any really, I've been accused of being boring, so I do apologise, but when my life becomes a bit more exciting, then I will be a bit more excited. And this is an online reference diary for me anyway, because then I can go back to it and see my mood and how I felt like and whatnot. So last night I took Max for a walk a bit later than normal, about 7:30. I was watching a film and it was quite, I hadn't watched it before, had Danny Dyer in. I hadn't seen this one, but it was City Rats. There we are. I bought this yesterday from the Cancer Research Charity Shop. City Rats with Danny Dyer and Tamer Hassan in. And yes, can I say that it reminded me of living at Lansdowne Court. In a funny way. I mean, this was graphic. There was naked nudity, sex, and stuff in this, but it was an amazing film. I hadn't seen it before, and I did enjoy it. Danny Dyer was brilliant in it, but it was it centred around a few people, and one of them was this woman who was upstairs in her flat, talking to men on what looked like a Bluetooth, and talking to them over the phone, you know, like these online, men were ringing her up to relieve themselves, and she had all these dildos in the background, and she was having callers called to be relieved, you know, male callers, and there was a bloke underneath her listening to all these men coming in and whatnot with her and listening to the conversations on the phone. And it was about another bloke who kept trying to commit suicide. He kept going and standing on top of high buildings, and he bought a melon and he threw it down to see what would happen if he jumped off, and the melon got mashed to pieces. Anyway, he saves this girl from committing suicide, but in the end she commits suicide anyway. It's quite graphic, it's quite good, and I enjoyed it. I hadn't watched this when it came out, and it was enjoyable. What I'm saying is it reminded me of Lansdowne Court. I didn't meet men with that intention. I wanted a date. I wanted a man to take me out for lunch, and I wanted a companion. But all these men were ringing up, and on one occasion it was New Year's, and they were having a Happy New Year's wank. So they didn't say Happy New Year to me. That I picked up the phone and it was just, that's what was going on. But I don't join dating sites for that. And how I was being used and abused was disgusting. And I don't know where that started from. I don't know how all that came about. Anyway, I've been alone by myself for 6 years. And yes, it is boring, but I'm not being used and mistreated. That's what I'm saying. And I won't be pushed, cajoled, or groomed into not being, I know what that person means by being boring. I want a companion. I want someone to watch TV with, someone to keep me company. I don't want that other kind of attention. Now that was in a TV show. So she was in a film, in a flat, with a bloke underneath her listening to sex noises, basically. Right. Today I'm going to ring my mother up and see what's happening. I watched The Apprentice last night about fish. It was a lot better than the previous weeks. Although pollock, I do like a bit of pollock myself, because they were selling pollock, and my dad used to call himself a pollock, Derek did. Pollock, well that's what my father was like. I like salmon, I like cod, I do like a bit of plaice as well. Smoked haddock's nice as well, so I watched that. It was a lot better. Let's hope next week is better than this week. It still needs a bit of improvement. There's still a bit of stupidity in it. Dragon's Den, the poo bags, the bags were good, and one of them is going on telly to promote her poo bag, her doggy bag, because she's got a good personality and she'd be good selling stuff on the television, so that was good. I enjoyed that. Dragon's Den last night as well, so like I said, I'm going to ring my mum up and see what's going on, and then we'll go from there. See you later. Oh, before I do, Alexa, can you put LBC radio on, please?
LBC London from Global Player.
What are you at now? Just broadly, 40 odd?
Well, we've got two different lots of cells. Interestingly, our machines, there's a lot of interest in new machines, because of course we've lost 2 years' sales, there's people moving office, people's requirements are changing, so the machine sales are quite healthy.
Right.
Consumables is going to be a while, but now we're still at the 35, coming to 40. Hope to get back this year, hopefully we'll be back to about 70% consumables.
How tough is it? How tough is it been, Catherine?
Oh, it's been massive.
Right.
It's been massive. When people, we've been running the family business, it's my husband and I's business for 20 years, and it's half the size than it was pre-COVID.
Is that right? Oh, dear.
But there's good news out of this, which a lot of people, I think, a lot of business owners, the good news is we are more efficient, we are leaner, we're fitter, and we're a better, in truth, we're a better business.
Sadly, when I hear leaner, I fear staff might have to be let go. Is that right?
Of course.
Yeah.
We're half the size.
And look, I hear you, and you're there, and your husband are there, and you're keeping the business going, and that's great, and you're paying the wages of your colleagues, which is great too. And I understand you say, my heart just goes out, that you have had to let them go. I'm not criticising you in any way, but that's what I think we'll have is the new norm. Catherine, good luck with that. Good to hear from you again. I'm glad you're looking at the sort of 40%. You were, what did you tell me, 60% before Omicron. I hope you can get up to that figure. Should we go to other matters and change the tone? never read a book, but I know the enormous popularity of Harry Potter. So to the university that's given a content warning to students reading J.K. Rowling's first Harry Potter book, this is the, what is this, Philosopher's Stone, wasn't it the first one? Yeah, Philosopher's Stone. Over, and I quote, difficult conversations about gender, race, sexuality, class and identity. The university is Chester. The department is the English department, and this is regards the literature module led by Dr. Richard Leahy. The university says it could raise concerns with him if they have any issues. It's part of the literary text that is said. Here is the warning given to students, and I quote, although we're studying a selection of young adult texts on this module, the nature of the theories we apply to them can lead to some difficult conversations about gender, race, sexuality, class and identity. These topics will be treated objectively, critically and most crucially with respect. If anyone has any issues with the content, please get in touch with the module leader to make them aware. Who knew that a story about a wizard with a little boy with glasses and a yellow car or whatever it is could cause such problems? Angela Epstein, journalist, broadcaster, columnist you catch regularly in titles such as the Daily Mail and Daily Telegraph, joins me to discuss. Nonsense, Angela. Good morning.
Good morning to you. Yes, the University of Life. I did an English degree and we did some real horrors. I mean, you know, it would make it.
Alexa, stop. Anyway, guys, I've got to get on with the rest of my day. I've got to take Max for a walk. I bought these gloves yesterday, which I like very much. And like I said, everybody have a great day. See you later.